Hey everybody, welcome back. This is going to be an update video, and before I get into that, first I want to wish you guys, I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sorry, my Christmas was good, but I got pretty sick, got a pretty bad cold. I don't know what it was. There's a virus going around town, and somehow my lovely granddaughter, I got it from her, but that's okay. So I wasn't feeling too good for a little bit. But this week, I did do a little bit of model building. I did a little bit of work on the bridge, and then I started on a client's 3D printed car that I'm doing for them. Most of this week was just getting my studio organized a bit more. And as you'll see in the video, I cleaned out the closet, I got everything in there, and I got shelves in, and now my stash is in the closet. So, and started getting other things cleaned up and getting things a little more squared away. But after that, I did do some work. So next week, back in true BTM modeling fashion, there will be two videos next week. One on the bridge, one on the car. Now that I'm getting more settled in here and getting my studio up, my videos should be becoming more regular now. And I do apologize if you guys have been waiting and wondering what's going on, and I apologize. I am okay, wife's okay. Just, you know, still unpacking. But I digress. So with that, if you guys are new to my channel, click on the bell, click on the subscribe link, and then click on the bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload. And it's to all my subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. If you guys have been going back through my videos, or you know, when I get more videos coming up, newer videos, if you see a technique I'm doing, or you're seeing something that I didn't get in depth with, please let me know, and I will work on that with you. And if you have questions about a build you're doing, lighting, you know, all that, please email me at bucktmore@gmail.com, and I can help you there, or you tell me what I need to work more on my videos for you guys. Also, I take, hey Buck, good job. Hey Buck, okay, it's your build, it works for you. And then the dreaded, put those in the comments section, and I will answer within 12 to 24 hours. So with that, let's go look at the studio and then what little time I did get on the bench. Well, Happy New Year, guys. Here it is, Tuesday, and I'm back in my studio, New Year. And yes, didn't really get all the unpacking done, so that's what I'm working on now. So I'm going to fix the closet and get my studio really good set up so I can keep building. I mean, I've been building, but you know, the confusion. Not confusion, but I want to take care of this. Alright guys, well, I'm going to get started. I'll see you in a bit. And the work continues, as you can tell, but starting to get there. Slowly. Very, very slowly. But hey, it's getting there. Alright guys, I thought I'd keep you up, let you know what's going on, so I'll be back. Okay guys, well, after a couple of days getting everything back in order, but yes, the stash is now unboxed. Still got a bit more work to do, but I'm happy now. I can see where I got things. And yes, the table is always a mess, so. But yay! Alright guys, well, let me get this camera set back up so we can actually see some real work. So, give me a minute. Well, good morning, and back on the bench for pretty good. I got the, you know, you saw the closets all done now. Still got a little more to do on the desk, but that's okay. Yes, bridge is still being worked on, but I wanted to share this. This is what I am building for a client. And it's a Nissan car, and I use my 3D resin printer, I love it, to get going on this. So now comes the fun part of, oh my gosh, you know, now you got to clean up. I mean, come on, look at this. And I've reorientated this a couple of times, printed it a couple of times. So, it is what it is. Still learning, still getting there. But what I'm doing right now is I want to get these cleaned up. And I sprayed it with the primer coat so I could actually see what I need to fix, what I need to keep clean back out, and yeah, go from there. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm using my Cadram. The Cadram is the nail and heel filer. It is great for working with these kits, or with these prints, a lot of them. And like I said, I just love it, love it, love it. So, because I can adjust the drill speed. I mean, I have the other Dremel, but I like this one because it's, the Dremel's good, or, you know, but, and it can go slow, but I need it to, you know, be a little more ginger. So I'll just kind of share with you guys real quick. So all I'm doing right now, let me see if I can close that in for you guys so you can see. All I'm doing is getting off the points where it printed, you know, where the support was to print it. And yes, I know it's kind of crazy trying to see it, but, and yes, I do have my mask on. This is resin still, so you want to be careful. But that's kind of where I'm at right now, guys, is I'm just going to go in and clean all this and get it shaped up so I can go and work on it ever more. Get another coat of paint, see if I got anything else to do. So with that, I'm going to get back to work, and once I get it pretty good, where I'm happy with to get ready for another coat, I will turn the camera back on and I will share with you. So I will return, guys. Alright, well, it's now in the afternoon, and I got a good portion of it all sanded down like I wanted to, so I went back in and I used my Bondo to help fill in some of the holes and take care of some of the damage. I still got to fix that. But, so, and the tires now have their Bondo on it. This is clean, just not too shabby. So, yay! And I also got this squared in. There's a ramp, and this is actually one piece, but with me trying to work with it, it snapped, which is fine. That's easy. But I had to definitely to do some work just to get this end to fit again. Trim down on both sides. Sorry, keeping camera. But yay! So there is that one, and now I'm just waiting on the Bondo to get dry so I can start sanding again. But I also was doing another little project. Kind of put it on camera here so you can see. Thought I'd just do something a little fun. Now the only thing, it's a great little fun looking kit, but these are all stickers. So yay! Guess what? I'll be painting. But so yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on, and well, getting there. So yay! But yeah, that was a lot of sanding, and trust me, I gotta change the filters in my my mask again. But now once I get this Bondo sanded down, I'll go back and give it another coat of primer and see how it feels. See what it feels, you know, see how good it is. So, alright guys, that's where I'm at right now. And so yeah, alright, let me get oh, hold on, I'm gonna change the camera around 1 second. I want you guys to see this. Sorry, I thought I'd let you guys see. It's snowing! So, yay! Alright, well, let me get my desk squared away and see where I'm going to get to next. So, I'll be back. Good morning, and yes, back at the bench. As you can see, I got a lot of the Bondo putting done yesterday, and I just hit these real quick with my big sander. But I thought I'd kind of go through and let you guys watch and see what I look for when I go to sand stuff down. Like I said, I still got to fix that, but first thing I want to do is try to get as much of it so I can see what I still need to do, basically. This is 320 grit. I really do like it. And when you're sanding, or when I sand, there's certain things I'm looking for when I sand, and one of the other things you always should have is a big brush, and have my trash can very easy. So as you can see, it's starting to come better, and I'm going to move as much as I can so I can actually make sure. And when I do sand, you'll see certain spots, like there, you see where these holes were in the kit. And that won't come off. It will if I really sand it. But when you're sanding, you just kind of, see like right there? There's a little dip there. And I can see that because you can see that. And maybe I can get a little closer so you guys can see that. So that tells me I'm going to have to do a little bit more sanding or work to get that, and as you can see, just a little bit more, and it starts to go away, and everything blends in, just like that. And what's been fixed, as you can tell, is left in these little pot mark holes. So again, I'll just keep sanding it, and as you can see, I can go through a lot of sandpaper really quick. Sorry guys. Alright, let's get you, and yes, there's always a mess when I sand anyway. So again, I'm just, and as you can see, I'm not getting real aggressive with it. I'm taking my time, and I just want to make sure that takes care of itself. So do that, and like I said, you can still see, you see these little you can see the holes got filled, and now that it's sanded off and getting smooth, so yay. And again, let's go to the back here. Maybe I can show you again. Actually, let's go to this side. It'll be easier because I got to work in these tiny spots. So again, I'm putting a little pressure down, but not a whole lot, because I just don't want it to get too crazy. You know, because I have a issue sometimes when I sand too much. But as you can see those little ridges there from the printing. And again, like I said, I just want to get in here and get it blended and smoothed down, as you can tell. And the other thing, when I do go and put another coat of primer on this, I use Rust-Oleum's primer filler, and it also helps take care of all these little, like you can see right there, that's where the primer was, so you can see that right there. But here we go. Okay, now that I've gotten both of these spots taken care of, next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I get the lines redone. And I have these lovely tools. You see my etcher. Here it is. It's a Queen Hobby scriber. And it comes with a lot of different pieces, stick pieces. I got 2 of them, so let's see. Where are you? So I'll dig through, and I want to make sure you can see how that fits right in there. So get my tool out here, and I'll just take off this bit real quick. Maybe take that bit off, put the next one in, and I try to, you see that right there, that's where I try to let it sit, so I know that it's got, I know it's there. And then just come and tighten it up, and put you back in here. And then again, like I said, and when you go to rescribe things or redo panel lines or anything like that, don't go crazy. Don't put so much pressure down, because when you're scribing, there's a chance that you put too much pressure, you're going to take it up that way and scratch your model again. So again, all I'm doing, and as you can see, it started to try to come up there. All I'm doing is just getting that line back in there, nice and easy. Let me zoom this out. Sorry guys, zoom that out a little bit more, and then I just kind of start cleaning that. And I'll do it again on this side, so because my camera work sucks right now. I'm sorry guys. I make sure I keep it clean too. Clean the edge off. But again, all I'm doing is I'm just making sure that I got that re-scribed out. Just like so. And I'll primer it again and see if I need to do any more sanding or fixes. But that's basically what I'm doing, guys. And for like these parts, I got my lovely cadmium. And let me show you that too, guys, real quick. Sorry, I'm just kind of bouncing around here. Just wanted to try to show you much sanding as I can, because I don't think that ever really gets, I don't think I've ever really showed much of it on my channel. So, I'll take it, and even again, I don't, as you can see, I don't let this, I try not to put too much force on it. I try to let the grinder do its work, and as you can see, I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on there. Now, the other thing you run into with using this machine is that even though it's the sanding is very fine, you'll still kind of start getting a little etch. You know, start picking up. So again, I go with my sandings. Now I'm going to go with my sanding sticks. Just try to make sure I find one good. And I'll use that to help take down these small areas. Just kind of like so. And then I'll use, because there's two sides. This is a finer grain, this is a coarser grain. I'll use the coarser to try to get a lot of that up. And then I'll go back with the finer and just let it do that so I can get it clean. So, okay, well, I'm not going to make you watch me do all the sanding, so I will come back when I have it done. So, I'll see you then. Okay, still got a lot more sanding to go, but it's getting there. But I thought I'd share this real quick with you. So, I've taken some of my epoxy sculpt. I'm mixing it, you know, really good in together. And what I'm going to do is take a little strip, try to anyway, you know, and I'm going to start just putting it here, just like so. And that way I can, when it is time, just get it all, and I'm taking it over the crack too, because I want to make sure that it's going to have a good foundation. And now I got to let this just dry. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a, you see here in the back, I want to cut that off because I want to try to keep it as small and in there as I can, so when I go to sand it, it'll be easier. So it's just something like that, a little rough, but you know, hey, it's gonna work. Also, it's going well. And I'll use a little bit of this epoxy sculpt too here, because there's some pretty, I thought I had them filled enough, but I guess I didn't, so I'm not gonna waste my epoxy sculpt. So I just put, maybe, what I'm going to do is just put that there, and give me a second, I'll be right back. I forgot to grab something. Sorry about that, I forgot to get some water. The water is going to help smooth it down, and it's not going to stick to your finger as bad, and just like that. So now I can fix up, you know, these bigger ones, just like so. The other old rag here, and like I said, I'm not using a whole lot. I didn't pull out a whole lot of the epoxy sculpt. I just want to get enough in here so I can take care of those. And once it gets all good and dry, then I'll be able to sand it down and all that. But I'm probably going to primer it again first. So once this gets dry, I'm probably, like I said, I'm going to primer it again without doing too much sanding on it, because I want to see where else I might have to work with. But so yay! So now this gets to dry, and I'm going to stop sanding this for a minute and go to getting something else sanded, which I also figured out I better get something down, because man, there's a lot of sanding. So sorry about the mess and all that, guys. So here are the tires, and these are actually, I've already done quite a bit of sanding on them. And again, with the tires, again, I'm looking for the imperfections from the print and getting that off and getting these guys run down. So that's what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm just going to keep sanding and going at it so I can get another coat of primer on and hopefully start getting some paint laid down. But I'm going to get back to sanding, so I'll see you soon. Alright guys, got some primer down on the tires, still waiting on the rest of the car to dry so I can get more sanding done with that epoxy sculpt. But what I wanted to share with you, even though I primed this already once, you can still see with the primer, it just still shows me those little bitty areas that I got to take care of, which is not bad, which is actually not bad at all. And that's the great thing with primer, and I think I finally learned that lesson when I, doing my other kits, because I'd always sand off, or and I think it was good, and then I put the primer on. I was like, boy, that really pops it, don't it? So now the great thing is, like I said, I love using primer. When I do the primer, I try to do 3 light sessions of primer. So the first primer coat goes on to show me what I need to keep working on, because I clean it up to a point and then I shoot the primer. And once that dries, then I can see a little bit more and I'll start cleaning that up, and then I'll shoot it again one more time very lightly to double check that. So that's where I'm at right now, guys. So I'm going through and just cleaning these guys, as you can tell. So not very much right now, because like I said, I'm waiting on this to dry up so I can start working on getting that sanded down, but it's going to take a little bit to dry up. And waiting on this tire to finish drying up, and the funny thing is, and I still got one more tire to do. And then like I said, I'm working on a little fun build, B17 here. I don't know if I told you guys about it, but just something fun. And yes, the bridge is still there. I'm still going to be working on it. I just, with getting the room reset up and everything, I needed to get on this client's beautiful build as soon as possible. So yes, next week there definitely will be a bridge video. Trust me, there's going to probably get back into that 2 videos, of the 2 different builds I'm doing. So let me get back at it and see what else I can get done. Okay, well, this is where I'm going to wrap it for the week. Not much I'm building. As you guys saw, I was getting my closet organized and getting the stash back out so I could see what I needed to, what was there. But I did do a little bit on the bridge. And mostly just masking. And then I started my client's Nissan ZXT Turbo. Sorry, guys. Turbo GTV. And I'm building that for him. This is all 3D printed. So excuse me, sorry. So with that, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great and safe work week next week. And I'll see you guys back here on the bench.